I want you to close your eyes and intensely visualize a paradise on earth, draped in luxurious amenities and eternal sunshine. Dubai, while not perfect, is rapidly moving towards becoming Earth's very own utopia. With a diverse mix of nationalities and world perspectives to ingratiate yourself with and learn from, it is near impossible to live here and not become a more well-rounded and competent individual. When the image of modern Dubai is conjured in your mind, you are typically drawn to its stunning feats of architectural greatness. There are a number of large-scale projects which are currently under construction, and impressively, 30,000 construction cranes, which are 25% of the cranes worldwide, are operating in Dubai. The United Arab Emirates is currently the region's second largest construction projects market, with over $356 billion in private real estate developments, ongoing public housing and building projects. The sector is set for further growth, anticipated to reach another $50.4 billion in spending by 2029. Dubai's population is projected to reach 5.8 million by the end of this decade, and as a proactive response, the city has unveiled the Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan, which promotes sustainable urban development, improving the quality of life for residences, and boosting Dubai's appeal as a leisure and business destination. In 2023, the city set a new record with the highest ever number of real estate transactions. The total value of property deals hit $172.6 billion from 166,400 transactions, at an annual growth of 20%. New investments grew by 55%, with more than 42% stemming from non-resident foreign investors. Dubai is also expected to see significant growth in hotel and tourism activities, with the UAE hospitality market predicted to reach $9.45 trillion by 2028. To prepare for this, the city aims to expand the space dedicated to hotels by 134%. Education and health facilities in the city will also be expanded by 25%, along with public beaches being extended by a whopping 400%. With the city's statistics now discussed, moving from east to west, let's cover the quintessential architectures synonymous with Dubai's skyline, which include the Dubai Frame, Museum of the Future, Dubai Mall, Burj Khalifa, Burj Al Arab, Palm Jumeirah, Dubai Marina, and the Address Beach Resort and Residences. In classic Dubai fashion, always trying to be a world leader in all that it does, the Dubai Frame holds the record for the largest frame in the world, with a height of 150.24 meters and a width of 95.53 meters, mainly serving as an observatory, providing views of old Dubai in the north and newer parts in the south. The Museum of the Future, with its 7 floors, is housed in a Torah-shaped building with an elliptical void, and windows in the form of a poem in Arabic about the future, written by Dubai ruler Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Claimed to be one of the world's most complex structures, the Museum of the Future opened on the evening of February 22, 2022, and is dedicated to exploring the future of science, technology, and innovation. Next up is the iconic Dubai Mall, which is part of the $20 billion downtown complex called Downtown Dubai, that is adjacent to the Burj Khalifa and includes over 1,200 shops. In 2011, it was the most visited building on the planet and attracts over 54 million visitors each year. Dubai Mall is host to many attractions, such as Dubai Aquarium, which showcases more than 300 species of marine animals, the Dubai Mall Waterfall, which can be seen from all 4 floors and has sculptures of pearl divers, representing pearl diving, which was once the main source of livelihood in the UAE, and the Dubai Fountain, which is one of the world's largest choreographed fountain systems, which includes 6,600 lights and water jets that propel 22,000 gallons of water when airborne. Overlooking Dubai Mall, the Burj Khalifa, known as the Burj Dubai before its inauguration, is a 828-meter skyscraper in Dubai and the tallest building in the world. The building opened on January 4, 2010, and the tower was inspired by the structure of the desert flower Hymenocallis. The primary structure is reinforced concrete and structural steel, with a cladding system designed to withstand Dubai's hot summer temperatures, and the Y-shaped tripartite floor geometry calculated to optimize residential and hotel space, with a total of 57 elevators and 8 escalators. Burj Al Arab is another remarkable building, which is frequently described as the world's only 7-star luxury hotel. The hotel opened in December 1999 and is one of the tallest hotels in the world at 280 meters, although 39% of its total height is made up of non-occupiable space. The shape of the Burj Al Arab is designed to resemble the sail of a dhow, and it also has a helipad near the roof at a height of 210 meters above the ground. Next up, and most famous of all, is the Palm Jumeirah, as it is visible from space and is an artificial archipelago created using land reclamation. The Palm Jumeirah is part of a larger series of developments called the Palm Islands, including Palm Jebel Ali and the Dubai Islands, which, when completed, will together increase Dubai's shoreline by a total of 520 kilometers. As the name implies, the palm was created to resemble a palm tree and is roughly divided into three areas: the trunk, the fronds, and the outer crescent. The trunk is a mixed commercial and residential area. The fronds are reserved for residential homes and villas, while the outer crescent is used for luxury and upscale resorts. Additionally, the palm has a population of 25,500 people and is known for record-breaking sales, exemplified by the 10-bedroom mansion that was purchased by a Middle Eastern businessman in 2022 for $76.2 million. The final distinguished waterfront community is Dubai Marina and Jumeirah Beach Residences, or JBR, which is home to the stunning Address Beach Resort and Residences building. Dubai Marina is built around an artificially constructed canal along a 3-kilometer stretch of the Persian Gulf shoreline. This large central waterway was excavated from the desert, and although much of this area is occupied by the marina water surface, it also includes almost 8 kilometers of landscape public walkways. Right next to Dubai Marina is the famous JBR, one of the most star-studded and affluent communities in Dubai. The Address Beach Resort and Residences building, which is a set of 2 towers connected at the bottom and with a sky bridge at the top, which connects the 63rd through to the 77th levels. The towers opened in December 2020 and have the world's highest infinity pool at a height of 293.906 meters. Overall, although we won't be discussing these neighborhoods in more detail in today's video, a few more of Dubai's upscale communities for your exploration include Business Bay, Jumeirah Lake Towers, Jumeirah Islands, Emirates Hills, Dubai Creek Harbor, Arabian Ranches, and Jumeirah Golf Estates, to name a few. Next, let's discuss the geography and climate of Dubai to truly appreciate how one of the most uninhabitable places on Earth became home to one of the world's most powerful economies. Dubai is situated on the Persian Gulf coast of the United Arab Emirates and is roughly at sea level. The Emirate of Dubai shares borders with Abu Dhabi in the south, Sharjah in the northeast, and the Sultanate of Oman in the southeast. Hatta, a minor exclave of the emirate, is surrounded on 3 sides by Oman and by the Emirates of Ajman in the west and Ras Al Khaimah in the north. Dubai lies directly within the Arabian Desert. However, the topography of Dubai is significantly different from that of the southern portion of the UAE, in that much of Dubai's landscape is highlighted by sandy desert patches, while gravel deserts dominate much of the southern region of the country. The sand consists mostly of crushed shells and coral and is fine, clean, and white. East of the city, the salt-crusted coastal plains, known as Sabkha, give way to a north-south running line of dunes. Farther east, the dunes grow larger and are tinged red with iron oxide. The sandy desert surrounding the city supports wild grasses and occasional date palms. Desert hyacinths grow in the Sabkha Plains east of the city, while acacia and gaff trees grow in the flat plains within the proximity of the western Al Hajar Mountains. Several indigenous trees such as the date palm and neem, as well as imported trees such as the eucalyptus and jacaranda, grow in Dubai's natural parks. The McQueen's bustard, striped hyena, caracal, desert fox, falcon, and Arabian oryx are common in Dubai's desert. The flat sandy desert gives way to the Western Hajar Mountains, which run alongside Dubai's border with Oman at Hatta. The Western Hajar chain has an arid, jagged, and shattered landscape, whose mountains rise to about 1,300 meters in some places. Dubai has no natural river bodies or oases. However, Dubai does have a natural inlet, Dubai Creek, which has been dredged to make it deep enough for large vessels to pass through. Dubai also has multiple gorges and waterholes, which dot the base of the western Al Hajar Mountains. A vast sea of dunes covers much of southern Dubai and eventually leads into the desert, known as the Empty Quarter. Seismically, Dubai is in a very stable zone. The nearest seismic fault line, the Zagros Fault, is 200 kilometers from the UAE and is unlikely to have any seismic impact on Dubai. Experts also predict that the possibility of a tsunami in the region is minimal because the Persian Gulf waters are not deep enough to trigger a tsunami. When it comes to animals, Dubai is on the migration path between Europe, Asia, and Africa, and more than 320 migratory bird species pass through the emirate in spring and autumn. The waters of Dubai are home to more than 300 species of fish, including the hamur. The typical marine life off the Dubai coast includes tropical fish, jellyfish, coral, duggan, dolphins, whales, and sharks. Various types of turtles can also be found in the area, including the hawksbill turtle and green turtle, which are listed as endangered species. From a climate perspective, Dubai features a tropical hot desert climate. Summers in Dubai are extremely hot, prolonged, windy, and humid, with an average high around 40 degrees Celsius and overnight lows around 30 degrees Celsius in the hottest month of August. Most days are sunny throughout the year, and winters are mild to warm, with an average high of 24 degrees Celsius and overnight lows of 14 degrees Celsius in January, the coolest month. Okay, so now that we've established the architectural genius of modern Dubai and its geography and climate, let's shift our focus to the governmental structure of Dubai. Dubai has been ruled by the Al Maktoum family since 1833. The emirate is an absolute monarchy. Dubai's citizens participate in the Electoral College to vote representatives to the Federal National Council of the UAE. The Federal National Council of the UAE is the supreme federal legislative body, and Dubai appoints 8 members in 2-term periods. The Dubai municipality was established by the then ruler of Dubai, Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, in 1954 for purposes of city planning, citizen services, and upkeep of local facilities. It has since then evolved into an autonomous subnational authority, collectively known as the Government of Dubai, which is responsible for both the City of Dubai and the Greater Emirate. The Government of Dubai has over 58 governmental departments responsible for security, economic policy, education, transportation, and immigration. It is also one of only 3 emirates to have a separate judicial system, independent from the federal judiciary of the UAE. The ruler of Dubai is the head of government and emir, or the head of state, responsible for the laws, decrees, and court judgments that are issued in his name. However, since 2003, executive authority of managing and overseeing Dubai governmental agencies has been delegated to the Dubai Executive Council, led by the Crown Prince of Dubai, Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum. Although no legislative assembly exists, the traditional open majlis, or council, where citizens and representatives of the ruler meet, are often used for feedback on certain domestic issues. The next section of today's video touches on Dubai's economic sector, which is bolstered by technology, financial services, real estate, tourism, and retail. The economy of the United Arab Emirates is the 4th largest in the Middle East, after Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Israel, with a gross domestic product, or GDP, of 568.57 billion, with Dubai accounting for 177 billion in 2025. Although a number of core elements of Dubai's trading infrastructure were built on the back of the oil industry, revenues from oil and natural gas account for less than 5% of the Emirates' revenues. It is estimated that Dubai produces 50,000 to 70,000 barrels of oil a day. For reference, Dubai's neighbor, Saudi Arabia, produces 12,402,761 barrels per day. Dubai's oil reserves have diminished significantly and are expected to be exhausted in 20 years. Dubai's non-oil foreign trade stood at 364 billion, however, in 2014. And of the overall trade volumes, imports had the biggest share with a value of 230 billion, while exports and re-exports to the Emirates stood at 31 billion and 101 billion respectively. China has emerged as Dubai's largest international trading partner, followed by India, the United States, Saudi Arabia, Germany, Switzerland, Japan, and the United Kingdom. Shifting gears, historically, Dubai and Dira were important ports of call for Western manufacturers, and most of the new city's banking and financial centers were headquartered in the port area. Dubai has a free trade in gold, and until the 1990s was the hub of brisk smuggling trade of gold ingots to India, where gold import was restricted. Dubai's Jebel port, constructed in the 1970s, has the largest human-made harbor in the world and was ranked 7th globally for the volume of container traffic it supports. Dubai is also a hub for service industries such as information technology and finance, with industry-specific free zones throughout the city. Dubai Internet City, combined with Dubai Media City as part of TCOM, or the Dubai Technology, Electronic Commerce and Media Free Zone Authority, is one such enclave, whose members include IT firms such as Google, Oracle, Microsoft, Dell, and IBM, to name a few, along with media organizations such as NBC, CNN, BBC, and Reuters. From an economic perspective, the Dubai financial market was established in March 2000 as a secondary market for trading securities and bonds, both local and foreign. As of the 4th quarter of 2006, its trading volume stood at about 400 billion shares, with 95 billion in total. The Dubai financial market had a market capitalization of about 87 billion. The other Dubai-based stock exchange is the Nasdaq Dubai, which is the international stock exchange in the Middle East. It enables a range of companies, including UAE and regional, small and medium-sized enterprises, to trade on an exchange with an international brand name, with access by both regional and international investors. Importantly, DMCC, or the Dubai Multi-Commodities Center, was established in 2002 and is the world's fastest growing free zone. A free zone is a distinguished area within each emirate which provides complete foreign ownership and charges 0% tax. Dubai has also launched several major projects that support its economy and develop different sectors. These include Dubai Fashion 2020 and Dubai Design District, which is expected to become a home to leading local and international designers. In 2024, Dubai began operating the world's biggest waste-to-energy facility, which will power approximately 135,000 homes. And Dubai signed an agreement to develop a logistics hub for food, fruits, and vegetables that is planned to be the largest of its kind in the world. Overall, the city of Dubai ranked 12th out of 142 cities in the Smart City Index, which captures how cities integrate technology to tackle challenges in health, mobility, governance, and environmental sustainability. The next section of today's video includes the demographics and culture of Dubai. For context, the population of the United Arab Emirates is 11.3 million, meaning people living in Dubai make up 34.4% of the UAE's total population. 68.6% of Dubai's population are male, which corresponds to 2.68 million people. And the female population falls at 1.22 million, that is 31.4% of the total population. Surprisingly, only about 10% of the Emirates population was made up of UAE nationals. The Emiratis have an attire that is typical of several countries in the Arabian Peninsula. Women usually wear the abaya, a long black robe, and sometimes a hijab, which is a headscarf that covers the neck and all of their hair and ears. Some women may also add a niqab, which covers the mouth and nose and only leaves the eyes exposed. Men wear the kandura, also referred to as dishdasha, or even the thwab, which is a long white robe, and the headscarf, the gutra. The UAE traditional gutra is white and is held in place by an accessory called a gal, which resembles a black cord. The younger Emiratis prefer to wear red and white gutra and tie it around their head like a turban. The above dress code is never compulsory, and many people wear Western or other Eastern clothing without any problems. But prohibitions on wearing indecent clothing or revealing too much skin are aspects of the UAE, to which Dubai's visitors are expected to conform and are encoded in Dubai's criminal law. The UAE has enforced decency regulations in most public places, aside from water parks, beaches, clubs, and bars. Other than the Emiratis, the largest ethnic groups by country include India at 27.5%, Pakistan at 12.7%, Bangladesh at 7.4%, the Philippines at 5.6%, Iran and Egypt each at around 4.5%, and the remaining other countries in the world at around 12.7%. Arabic is the national and official language of the United Arab Emirates, and English is used as a second language. From a religious perspective, the UAE's provisional constitution declares Islam the official state religion of the UAE. The government subsidizes almost 95% of mosques and employs all imams. Approximately 5% of mosques are entirely private, however, and several large mosques have large private endowments. Non-Muslim groups can own their own house of worship, where they can practice their religion freely by requesting a land grant and permission to build a compound. From a cuisine and entertainment perspective, Arabic cuisine is very popular and is available everywhere in the city, from the small shawarma diners in Dira and Al Karama to the restaurants in Dubai's hotels. Fast food, South Asian, and Chinese cuisines are also very popular and widely available. The sale and consumption of pork is regulated and is legally permitted to be sold only to non-Muslims, in designated areas of supermarkets and airports. Dubai's culture has gradually evolved towards one of luxury, opulence, and lavishness with a high regard for leisure-related extravagance. Clubs and bars are found mostly in hotels because of liquor laws, and the New York Times described Dubai as the kind of city where you might run into Michael Jordan at the Buddha Bar. If you like performances, the Dubai Opera opened its doors on the 31st of August in 2016 in downtown Dubai, with a performance by Placido Domingo. The venue is a 2,000-seat multifunctioning performing arts center that can host not only theatrical shows, concerts, and operas, but also weddings, gala dinners, banquets, and conferences. One of the lesser-known sides of Dubai, however, is the importance of its young contemporary art gallery scene. Since 2008, the leading contemporary art galleries such as Carbon 12 Dubai, Green Art, Gallery Isabel Ben Den Eid, and the Third Line have brought the city onto the international art map. The last section of today's video will focus on essential services, which include education, transportation, and healthcare. From an education perspective, as of 2009, there are 79 public schools run by the Ministry of Education that serve Emiratis and expatriate Arab people, as well as 207 private schools. While there are more UK curriculum-based schools in Dubai than any other, More students attend an Indian curriculum school, which tends to be considerably larger and costs less to attend. Dubai has a very active education regulator, the KHDA, which is best known for its school ratings, but actually has a wide mandate when it comes to school improvement in the emirate. Parents in general rate schools highly, and a total of 17 schools were rated outstanding back in 2020, and further, 40 were rated very good. However, only 4 Dubai universities are present in the QS World University Rankings of 2024 to 2025. To allow the assessment of more UAE universities, the Ministry of Education launched the National Higher Education Institutions Classification Framework, which classifies UAE universities based on their research and teaching. Of the top 10 largest Dubai universities, University of Wollongong in Dubai, the American University in Dubai, and Rochester Institute of Technology of Dubai were all classified as very good within the National Higher Education Institutions Classification Framework. From a transportation perspective, we're going to discuss travel by road, air, and waterways. Firstly, transport in Dubai is controlled by the Roads and Transport Authority, or RTA, an agency of the government of Dubai formed by a royal decree in 2005. 5 main highways, for example the Sheikh Zayed Road, runs through Dubai connecting the city to other towns and emirates. Additionally, several important intracity routes such as Al Maktoum Road connect the various localities in the city. The public bus transport system includes a network of bus system services with 140 routes, and a Dubai Metro which consists of 2 lines, the red and green line, which runs through the financial and residential areas of the city. A monorail line connecting the Palm Jumeirah to the mainland was opened in 2009. It was the first monorail in the Middle East, and an extension to connect to the Red Line of the Dubai Metro is currently planned. Dubai has announced it will complete a link of the UAE high-speed rail system, which is planned to link with the whole GCC or Gulf Coast countries, and then possibly Europe. The high-speed rail will support passengers and cargo. Secondly, in terms of air travel, Dubai International Airport is the hub for the Emirates airline and serves the city of Dubai and other emirates in the country. The airport is the 3rd busiest airport in the world by passenger traffic and the world's busiest airport by international passenger traffic. One of the more traditional methods of getting across Burj Dubai to Dira is by abras, or small boats that ferry passengers across the Dubai Creek, between Abra stations in Bastakia and Banyas Road. The Marine Transport Agency has also implemented the Dubai Water Bus system. Water Bus is a fully air-conditioned boat service for selected destinations across the creek. The country is historically and currently part of the Maritime Silk Road that runs from the Chinese coast to the south via the southern tip of India to Mombasa. From there through the Red Sea via the Suez Canal to the Mediterranean, there to the upper Adriatic region to the northern Italian hub of Trieste, with its rail connections to Central Europe, Eastern Europe, and the North Sea. To close off today's video, we will discuss Dubai's healthcare, which can be divided in 2 different sectors, public and private. Public hospitals in Dubai were first built in the late 1950s and continue to grow with public health initiatives. There are now 28 hospitals in Dubai, 6 public and 22 private, with 3 more major hospitals scheduled to be built by 2025. By the end of 2012, there was also a total of 1,348 medical clinics, and 97% of which were operated privately. In 2015, Dubai phased in mandatory health insurance for all inhabitants, thereby leading to increased demand for medical services. I want to thank everyone who made it to the end of today's video, where we discussed Dubai's architecture, geography, climate, government, demographics, economy, entertainment scene, and essential services, which include education, transportation, and healthcare. Do me a favor, hit like and subscribe for more great content.